Well, hello everyone and welcome to a summary of Recovery Journal class where we are going cover to cover in Journal Volume 1. Today is day 35 and we are on page 84 and 85. And today's lesson is titled Facing Life on Life's Terms. You really have been choosing to fear life when you could just simply choose to face life on life's terms and free yourself by asking life the simple question, what is life asking of you? Take a moment now and pause this and answer the questions on the board for yourself and then come back and follow along with us. Okay? So in class today, we began by defining the word fear. The dictionary defines it as an unpleasant emotion caused by the belief that someone or something is dangerous. Class says it's a feeling or a response that disturbs my internal and external world. It's a sense that makes me back off or cringe. It's anxiety about what people think. It is something that I don't want to confront, or it's something when I'm scared and I go back. Or also, we define the word to face something. What does that is defined as? The dictionary defines it as to confront or deal with or accept. Class says it is to stop running. It's to look something in the eye. It's to deal effectively. It's when we take responsibility for our actions, things that we've created. So then we began to develop our recovery board, to thine own self be true, by answering the question, how do I know or act when I don't want to deal with something? Okay, or with life. Class says I worry, I stress, I get high, I use, I run away from situations, I isolate, and I block people out. Class says I put up a front, I act like everything's okay when I'm maybe really struggling inside. I close up emotionally, and I don't trust anybody. So, I see how I act. How do I recognize when a friend or a person doesn't want to deal? Class says, well, they look stressed out. They act stressed out. They lack communication with me. They push me away. They can act irrational. They don't make sense because they're upset, and they act secretive, and they shut down. So now we see how other people act. We see how we act, and we know as a human being we're capable of any of these behaviors ourselves. Therefore, we need a really strong recovery list of ways to deal with life on life's terms, starting with me. So how can I, what's a list for me to deal with life on life's terms? Well, I can stop, I can breathe, I can talk to my higher power, I can write about it, I can talk to a support system, class says. We can talk to advisors, counselors, family, sponsors, mentors, or other recovering people, and we can play the tape or the trauma all the way through to the other side so that we can cope. And how do we help a friend or a person deal with situations? So we see us, how about somebody else? Well, we can listen to them to help them deal. We can offer a friend a positive solution. We can encourage them to seek guidance. Class says we can offer support. We can give someone a hug. That goes a really long way. Okay, we can just be there for them. It doesn't take money or things like that. Sometimes we just being there, our presence, so that someone isn't alone is enough. Okay, we don't have to have all the answers, but another person there just to be there is a lot of support. We can offer them a ride to a support group. So then we came over to the bottom of page 84 and we answered the questions, starting with, what do I need to face and get to the other side of right now? So right now, class says, well, I have loved ones that are crossing my boundaries. I have professional people that are acting unprofessional and adhering to commitments. So we answered that by, what is a list of ways to get to the other side of these things? Class says, well, I can remind my loved ones of my boundaries and then let it go because I don't want to lose myself in that process, and I can practice step one, that I'm powerless over them, but I can remind them of my boundaries. I can go to a support group. I can talk to a therapist, counselor, a sponsor, advisor, or clergy concerning these issues. If someone's being unprofessional, don't take them personally, okay? I can cooperate, and I can believe, as far as adhering to my commitments, that no matter what, I'm going to be okay. Okay, class says I can pray and I can find a solution and to know that there is always a way. So then we came over here to my page of thoughts and we talked about how we feel today. So we know that feelings past, they aren't fact, but we feel what we feel. A lot of times we might do something negative, but we can also do something positive that helps to push us in that direction. Okay, a better direction. So class says I'm feeling sad. The opposite of that, class says, is joy, okay, and feeling merry. How do I get there? Well, I can get out and be around people. Don't isolate. I can tell someone that I'm sad. I can do something kind for someone else to help me get out of myself. Class says I feel confused. Well, the opposite is clear-minded. I can talk about it. I can pray about it. Class says I feel mad. The opposite is peaceful, happy, or serenity. How do I get there? I can take a walk, I can talk to someone, I can discipline myself by taking a time out. I'm worried. The opposite is secure, confident, class says. I can reach out, I can go to a support group, I can write a list of my troubles and share it with someone. So that way I'm reaching out. We finished up with our note to our higher power, which was, help me face my life however it is today. Help me make it through the day, and higher power, I need serenity. Then we summed up our boards today by facing life on life's terms, by cooperating together. So here they are. These are our recovery boards for this week. I hope that you find something on them that will help you in your walk, and I hope that you answered the questions for yourself. Okay, have a great day. See you next time. Bye.